We back. Week number 14. Woo! We're going up against the Los Angeles Chargers. They have, I know Traylon over there, which y'all see him at the bottom right there. He was one of my players from last season. Wasn't able to retain him, so he dipped out. And he got paid too. I didn't have the money to pay him. He got paid like $118 million. How to get my training and all that, so let's just get into it. I got Stephon, Trey, and Quinn Ears. I don't know. Man got abilities though. I don't know if he's starting or if it's still Rattler over there. Let's see. They can wear that. And they'll wear the blue with the white pants. Let's get it.
It's week 14 of the National Football League, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Chargers and the reigning Super Bowl champs, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers.
Yeah, they still got Rattler, so the dude with the ability sitting on the bench.
Joined as always by Charles Davis. And CD, you look at the Broncos in this one, you figure they've got to be looking forward to this one. They've got a clear advantage on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and they totally understand it, not just by running the numbers, but those numbers do play into it because you've got one of the better passing offenses in the league, a top 10 unit, going up against one of the poor defenses in the league. So I think we're going to see these guys take some shots downfield. But right from the start, I expect them to attack and get right after them.
Starting off on defense, alrighty. Patriots won. Beat the Jets.
And off we go from Denver. Takes it at the 7.
Good hit, Justin.
These guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So here's the Charger offense making their way out.
I'm gonna let the rookie linebacker play a lot today.
Out by the guy under center, Charles,
24 now. He actually ain't doing bad. So it's not his fault why they losing.
That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win.
I'm gonna let him play in the place of Kenneth today.
Big time game.
So Simpson.
The former second
Job Fitzgerald, Jordan.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. They'll look to throw.
Let's go. Good coverage.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there. And I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding.
Outside.
And get another shot on third down.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Ooh, he overthrew it.
Well, they've got man coverage on the
And
outside.
handle that
My
press.
report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Taken in at the 11.
Hey, gotta make that block.
Time in the punt game. 66 yards on the boot. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession.
Oh, I didn't see him.
Back in his own 7. Harold
Good
Landry able
stuff.
to record his 5th sack of the season. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Flush to his right.
Good job, McFadden.
Right side here, and that's
the pass. Malik.
He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw.
Good catch, Cal. That's what I want to see.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
This man Malik feel like a modern day Tom Brady, man. Just put any receivers around him, he gonna do good.
Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
They'll run. This is
let's go.
Taylor's got the first down.
Good job, Jonathan.
All the way down to the 17-yard line.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Oh, that's a good route. Way to cut that back up that way. Good job, Drake.
A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Going after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3.
I ain't gonna hit lip it.
Out the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Okay, Seattle won. They're trying to sneak back in the playoffs.
Heading back out, the Chargers offense. We get a peek at the playoff picture of the AFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about what the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of
Jordan Davis with the side. I'm gonna miss Jordan, man.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. This is Mixon.
Good job, Fitzgerald. Let's go.
Nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Man, didn't even fight on that. Good stuff. Watch the inside.
Match it from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now he's flushed out left.
Good job, Justin.
He slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Return.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
-1.
Looking to duplicate the efforts
Got a good release on him, though.
Resulted in 7 points and a 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse
racing,
racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
2nd and 4. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
Flushed out right.
Good catch, Drake. Let's go.
The 1st down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet
Great
in
catch.
bounds. Final 30 seconds of this 1st quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Escaping the pressure right.
Yep, clear it out. Good stuff.
In the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about.
Oh, look at that separation. McFadden is getting better and better each week.
A great effort there. With touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Broncos are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8-ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Let's go back to nickel, man up.
The Charger drive about to get
Watch
going.
the outside.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Back to throw here. Sideline throw, it's complete.
Like, I don't even know that's a thing. Like, that's not going to phase the computer.
A couple extra tight ends in the
It might
formation
get you
here
on
as
this
they
one.
line up 3rd and 2. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
Good job,
He's
Blanton.
able to get the first before he's taken
That could have been a
down
whole
at
lot
the
worse.
36.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Now Joe Mixon.
Let's go.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Watch the outside. You can shoot up some.
They're going to look to throw.
Let's go.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, Rattler.
Let's face it, if you want to get back
He's not bad. He definitely not the reason. But he's not going to help them in the long
And
run.
those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped it.
Oh, let's go.
Intercepted.
Let's go.
Off at the 24.
Jalen Phillips. Good swat by Parsons.
And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Boom. Just not the right tool.
We just saw, that's a great example of a team
Nice.
that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead,
That's why them
they
two
created
make
their
the
own
most
big
money
play
on
with
the
a pick
team.
6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first
The
half.
stuff like that.
To the point where you're wondering if it is over already. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21
Good
to 0.
stuff. Let's go.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This taken in at the goal line. And they'll be back
Good job,
up to
Fitzgerald.
start this drive
The
as he's
receiver
taken
Fitz.
down right around the 15. The Charger drive about to get going. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
Oh, good cut.
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive
Could be a
guys,
screen also.
I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary in that
What kind of
last
route was that?
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's
That
why
did
you
not
take
look
your
like that,
receivers
but
and
okay.
move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
Good, Devontae.
He's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Man up on him.
This offense
Watch the
finding its
inside.
legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. play action. They'll throw.
Ooh, just a.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes.
I don't know where Jalen Man coverage is.
First down. Well done. Mixon with a first down carry. Breaks a tackle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to
Come on, Simpson. You got to make that tackle.
Now back to throw. And a quick
I don't know how.
And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Let's go.
Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. They'll set up a throw.
Let's go, lip it.
Intercepted.
I probably should have kept that inside. I was hoping he would have blocked. Good job, lip it.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
And they finally get him down, but not before he gets it up to the 46. A huge play there for Denver. The big play has them all the way out near
listen, everybody took somebody.
First and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. He'll be
gotta break
taken
that
down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught left side. The tight end
out of bounds.
He will go out right near the 35-yard line.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll make it a second down. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right.
I had Kyle Pitts open.
And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Let's go. I'm going to find you that time.
Kyle Pitts as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone to give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
A try here for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it ends with a Denver touchdown.
Mike McCarthy?
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
I thought they tried to pass
to get going as they go to work with 12 seconds on the clock. Well, indeed,
there we go, Simpson. Let's go.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. So we've come to halftime. So he comes out of nowhere. He's got this handlebar mustache, greasy hair. And he says, would you rather eat a jar of mayonnaise or 3 sticks of butter? And I look, what? All right, never mind. Third quarter action now.
Bro, what the heck was they talking about?
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Broncos with the lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for him. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Eluding the pressure right. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up the third down.
Man, I just feel like they can be burnt, but...
He'll look to throw. Flushed up, and a big
this stuff,
here as he's taken
I tried to go around him. Wasn't expecting him to be that fast.
Number 6 now for him on the year. The Broncos
come on, Dyson.
out their punter now. And
Everything in there.
Has moved the ball. He hasn't been needed till here in the third. Pulled in at the 24.
It hit Sweat.
Call that one an even 60 yards. 6-0. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out.
Simpson, let's go.
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a
Here we go, Simpson.
Maybe can ignite things, and I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays, and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
It is.
To throw. And that is
go read, Simpson.
The passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
That's fielded at the 8-yard
line. Y'all didn't even block, bro.
It's a 58-yard punt.
Could have got a whole lot more if they blocked.
Deep in their own territory. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Kari Willis. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll buy some time right.
Oh wow, nice play.
It's intercepted, throwing back across his body. Picked off at the 12. And he's
that was a nice player. Can't even be mad at that. I was trying to do the game without throwing a pick. But he just made an athletic play.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll give it to Mixon. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now from the 9,
watch
here's
that outside.
2nd and goal. They'll run it here on the jet sweep.
All over there. Good job, Jalen.
Doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? They'll look to throw.
What the heck? Where was you at, Ringo?
Touchdown, LA. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers capitalize on the
Did I not first? I probably didn't. That's on me. I think I left him back.
Point by McCann, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake.
They've got his man.
Good job, McFadden.
And all the way home for Broncos score. A big play there.
I don't know why EA has been doing this celebration so much lately.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll increase their lead to 28. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. fielded just outside the goal. And all deep in his own
Good job, Kenneth. Oh, what a minute go.
Up by the Broncos. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line in the red zone. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. A gain of 6 there on first.
You gotta watch him on the outside.
On second down, it's Taylor.
I don't watch nobody. Good job, Jonathan.
Short. Down at the 1.
He definitely was not supposed to get all of that.
But couldn't get it all the way home.
Everybody touch somebody, man.
Again, it's Taylor. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Broncos add on. On third down and short and everything well executed. He not only gets the first down.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations. There's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action you. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Ooh, good hit, Justin.
Inside the 20, good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Oh, nickel.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now...
Good job, Justin.
I think that now
all over that.
It's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. John Bates, the intended receiver. That takes us from second to third down. They'll set up to throw.
Good job, Devontae. This man locking people up now.
This game's been going. Here's J.K. Scott now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And we'll see what he can do on the return.
Oh, y'all got to block better.
A punt of 59 yards.
I see the openness, but
and the offense
ain't
will
doing
take over with a new set of downs. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. They run once more with Taylor. And
I didn't see him.
To the 30, it'll be down at the 31-yard line. 45 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Now a give to Taylor, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from walking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man.
Good job, Sutton. Let's go. That's a backup left tackle. We having him in there on a 3 tight end set. A little extra blocking. Man ran straight through there. Look at that. He ran in there, cleared the way before we got in there.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Point after, right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he returns this to the 22. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board.
They bumped.
They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
They bumped.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for.
Let's go, Simpson.
For the third time.
Let's go.
Picked off at the 36, past the 20, and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting
You're a
them,
freaking play rookie.
often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by one more. So they'll get an taken at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
Ain't no way he got the pass off. Ain't no way.
And he gets this one just
There's no way.
They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here.
Good job, Parsons.
Screen here to mix it. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. So the false start 79. Them up 5. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Looking to throw. Wide open receiver.
That was a bad ankle by me.
Fighting his way through contact. And he takes it
Good job, Trey.
into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score.
Let's go. Good job, Jalen.
Go down back at the 12. Jalen Phillips in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
And this came from the edge. And those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. And they could barely get a glove on him before he got
good try, lip it.
And if you're wondering just how quickly that sack occurred, the next-gen stats tell us 2.6 seconds is all they had to throw the football.
Oh, watch outside.
Is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone. And
watch
the frustration,
outside.
the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer
Let's
in
go.
this one.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. McCann's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute.
Oh, we had one player to beat.
But a nice return sets him up pretty
good job,
right at the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. And he fires one incomplete. Well, partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of '85. But then they'd never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, didn't it almost feel like a setup game? Because they were playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were protecting their franchise's undefeated season of 1972, that team. And you know what that team does. They love to celebrate the fact that they still are the only one to get through an entire NFL season that way. That was Dan Marino's 3rd year playing under the great Don Shula, and they were motivated to keep that franchise's record intact.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to hook up with his big
job,
tight end, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Traylon Phillips. Let's go. Game over.
It's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point.
Sack 100.
Big offensive explosion help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Broncos, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Raiders will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals.
Malik Willis, 136.4 QB rating, 16 for 19. 327 yards passing, 84% completion, 4 touchdowns, 1 pick made by a great player. Jonathan Taylor, 53 yards, average 5 yards carry, 2 touchdowns. That's what we like to see. Lindsay average over 5. That's what we need. McFadden put up numbers as always. Treylon, 98 yards, they're good. Drake, Kyle, but everybody. Blocking, Kenyon lit up 2 sacks. That cannot happen again. Defensively, Antonio Simpson, 5 tackles, 1 pick, and a touchdown. And this pretty much his first game playing, so that's great. Picks. Swan Davis is the one who picked us off. Antonio had one. Jalen had the one swatted from Parsons, and then Lippett had the one in the back of the end zone. We averaged 26. Okay, that's good. Average 8. Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad, I guess. Overall, not a bad game, though. Let's see. Let's see, he's pretty good at catching now. He wasn't before. We need to get him. What's his catching traffic? 85, that's not bad. But we definitely need to get that up some more. Catching traffic, mid-route running, a release, and a spec catch. Okay. Good stuff. Antonio, field general. Awareness, block shed, man coverage, play rec, tackle in the zone. 87 speeds. Man, stats like really didn't play, really ain't upgraded him a whole lot. This man's stats look great. He's only a rookie, 21 years old. But alright guys, turnover key. Yep, sure did. Alright, didn't really talk about none. Malik Willis still leading the league in passing and touchdowns. Second on the list. I'm in third on the list for receiving. Sacks, yeah, we ain't nowhere near close to that. Man, Oliver going crazy. Ringo got 8, still leading the league in interceptions. Devontae and Lippett tied for second. Dang. Dude's already got 121 tackles. That's crazy. 52 and 30. That's I don't like it, but we win a game. That's all that matters. $83, got 82. I just want to see, like, in the whole NFL. This man averaged the most. But McFadden got the most yards. Dang, they got the most kick returns. Dang, Motel, you must be getting scored on a lot. And then touchdowns, we lead it with the 2. And the punts, I think this is the one that I don't count. Okay, there's 2 Deion Hutchinsons, okay. Alright, we ain't nowhere up here on this one. But we got the kick returns though. That's crazy. Man got almost 1,200 yards. On kick returns, 1,200 yards receiving. Good stuff to the king. But alright guys, let's go in this one. next week. It's prime time against Motec. I will see y'all in the next one.